We're going to start by brainstorming some journaling ideas. National Pumpkin Day and Prickly. We can interpret these prompts in a way that's literal, or we can take them in whichever direction that we would like. So let's say that you went to a pumpkin patch. You can write about walking along, and maybe there were some vines that were prickly. And you can talk about how that impacted your choice of pumpkin. You could also talk about picking your pumpkin and the contrast between the smoothness of the pumpkin and the prickliness of the top of the pumpkin. You could take this in a different direction, and you could write about a time when you felt two different contrasting ways. Maybe you felt smooth in one way, and maybe you felt prickly at the same time. You could write about if you like pumpkins or not. Is there something about them that makes you feel prickly? Although we're talking here about prickly in terms of a touch, see if you can transfer that sense of prickly touch to a way of feeling. If you would prefer to make a list, which is a great way to journal or express yourself, you could make a list of things you would like to do on National Pumpkin Day. You could make a list of things that feel prickly. This would be a great exercise in describing what is a prickly touch. What does prickly feel like? You could write about what do pumpkins and prickly things have in common or not. And you could also write about things that grow from the earth that are smooth or prickly. If you want to go in the wild card direction, I would encourage you to write about anything that came to mind today. Wild card is completely your choice. You could write about National Pumpkin Day. Why is it so close to Halloween? Is it an option for people who like pumpkins but don't necessarily like the dressing up part of Halloween. You could also take a look at our other word options: velvet, fuzzy, glazed, icy, soapy. Maybe one of these other words appeals to you in terms of a writing, journaling, list making option.